What's good, YouTube? It's your boy IK Lifts. I'm down 100 pounds. I lost it in a year, and I've been bulking and cutting for the past 3. And today I'm going to tell you guys exactly how to lose face fat because no one likes it. All that big old puffy face fat, nah, fam. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly how to get rid of it quick. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content just like this. And please go ahead and leave any comments below if you have any questions at all, because I answer every single question in all my videos. All right, so lock in. Let's get right into it, and let's get this video to 50 likes. I'd really appreciate it. Lock in.
Niggas get high if the lines I spit and I sniff. If you want smoke, then I got a big fast spliff. I'm lit like matches, counting that green, I ain't talking about grasses. I'm king and I'm winning, I steady step in the city. I'm finna run up a million, show them niggas I'm with it. You know I don't let the...
All right, y'all, so the most important thing when it comes to losing the face fat, number one, is I'm sorry, but you have to realize that you cannot spot reduce fat. That is literally impossible. You can't tell your body to lose fat in a certain area. That is not something that can happen. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually lose the fat overall. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how to lose fat. Number one, you're gonna burn more calories than you are consuming, okay? So instead of you going, oh, let's do a million face chews with some kind of thing you got from the TikTok shop or whatever, fam, you are not gonna lose fat chewing on gum more or chewing on those face, exercise stuff. Nah, fam. You're just gonna get, the first part is gonna get 10K steps every single day to boost your metabolic. Because when you are burning more calories, you will simply burn fat easier. It's that simple. So when you burn calories by getting 10K steps a day, you're making it easier for your body to burn fat, okay? So that should be a staple. Now, if you struggle with that, you don't have to do it all at once, fam. And 10K steps is not as bad as it seems. I used to get only 2,000 steps a day when I was 300 pounds, and I used to struggle to do that. But it's all about getting better. So maybe not shoot for 10K immediately. Maybe you just try and go for 4K. If you have a 2K that you're starting off with, etc. Just try and bump your steps up about 2,000. When you get used to that, keep bumping it up. But you should want to get to 10K minimum every single day, even on your rest days. You'll see your results skyrocket if you do that. Okay.
I lost 100 pounds in a year, so people are always asking me what supplements I take. I'm going to tell you exactly which one. Most important one, creatine monohydrate. Studies have backed up this is the most safe supplement you can take, okay? What it does is it helps you build lean muscle mass. It helps you absorb more water into your muscles. So you need to make sure you're drinking at least a gallon of water every day. Hydrate or this will not work. It's also going to help with muscle recovery, and it will also help with brain health, okay? Protein powder, simple. What it does, helps you hit your protein goals. My favorite flavor, vanilla bean for Evogen Nutrition. This hits different. The most recent one that I started taking is liquid carnitine, okay? What this does is it helps turn your fat into an energy source and helps you burn fat easier, and it will also help you minimize fat gain as you gain muscle mass and gain weight. I've actually gained about 4 pounds in the past month taking this, and I've not gained much fat. I still have abs. Okay, I weigh 210 right now. This is the biggest I've been at 210 and the leanest, okay? And it's the Sour Patch Kid flavor. That's the one I like. So if you need protein supplements, Evogen Nutrition is the way to go. They have a bunch of supplements, and I stand by them. I use them on a daily basis. Make sure to use my discount code IKLIFTS for 10% off your order at checkout. And let's get right back to the video.
The next thing, you're gonna actually strength train in the gym. And I do not mean going to the gym and just lifting up a bunch of weight as much as you can and just doing a whole bunch of volume, nah. I'm talking about progressive overloading in the gym. Because the progressive overloading is when you are increasing the reps that you're doing on a movement or the actual weight that you're doing on the movement in the gym every week or so. That is where you're gonna get the gains, because when you build muscle, that's how you build muscle. You'll actually burn fat and burn calories easier. So you need to progressive overload in the gym, okay? If you do that, you'll lose the fat overall easier, and therefore the face fat will come off eventually. Depends on your genetics, right, to where your fat will come off first, but you will lose face fat if you do that in the gym, okay? The next part, you're gonna ensure that you actually incorporate some form of intensity when it comes to your split, right? So you never wanna train and feel like you have, let's say 4 reps in reserve, No fam, you need to be training close to failure. So either like 1 to 2 reps in reserve, you know, to where you're gonna fail, or until failure. That is when you're gonna get the best gains when it comes to muscle growth and actually building the best physique that you want. Now, what I do is, another thing is less volume. You do not wanna do 10 sets of 50, nah fam. You literally only need 2 sets. I repeat, you only need 2 sets. You do not have to do 50 sets, 10 sets, 4 sets, 6. You are doing way too much volume. And when you do too much volume, yes, your pumps are gonna go crazy. And you're gonna go like, oh man, it's working. My pump is going stupid. I feel super sore. No fam. The volume is going to simply decrease your ability to to build muscle, because yes, it'll get big, but it's gonna go shrink the second you're not pumped up, and it will not want to rebuild. The key to building muscle and getting a better physique is by fatiguing your muscles, but then letting them rest. So 2 sets of 6 to 8 until failure, and progressive overloading that way is going to be so much better for you, because you're going to fatigue your muscles, but you're going to allow them to not be too fatigued and they'll want to keep growing. Okay, very, very important. That's all you have to do, fam. And allow at least 24 hours of rest in between each muscle group hit. So you never want to hit chest and then hit chest the next day. You have to at least let 24 hours pass, then you can hit chest again. It's all about fatigue, rest, okay? So make sure your split is intense and you're training hard and you're actually allowing yourself to recover the proper way.
For one-on-one personalized coaching for your dream physique to build muscle and lose fat, go ahead and simply hit the link in my bio for my coaching application. After you fill it out, I'll be reaching out so we can have a quick phone call going over how we're going to reach those goals. And that way you can have a transformation like these, and also like the way I did, losing 100 pounds in a year. Walk in, and thanks for watching.
Okay. The next part. When it comes to actually losing the fat and just losing it quicker, you will not even think about this, but your sleep, fam. Your sleep is so important. Y'all, the sleep is gonna throw you off so much when it comes to your results, because when it comes to the sleep, you need to realize that when you lose fat, whatever, it's gonna be so much harder when you don't sleep, because when you don't sleep, it messes up with so many hormones and things you need to function. And it's also going to mess with your cortisol, okay? And y'all, if you do not sleep well, it's gonna mess with your ability to be satiated. And when you get into a deep sleep, that is when you're actually building muscle. So not only will it make you binge eat more and eat more calories, you're gonna actually not be able to build as much muscle because you're not getting into that deep sleep state. So you need to prioritize your sleep, getting at least 6 hours of sleep every single day, but you should shoot for 8 hours, okay? So sleep is key. Do not neglect sleep. Now, the next part of this video, we're gonna go into the most important part when it comes to actually losing fat. We already talked about burning calories, all that, right? But this next part is very important, is your nutrition, fam, okay? Because without a good diet, it doesn't matter how good your workouts are, how active you are, you're not gonna lose fat, you're not gonna look slimmer, you're not gonna look more aesthetic, okay? So you need to make sure you prioritize whole foods. The reason why is because when you eat all these processed foods, it's gonna stick into your gut, it's gonna make you look all bloated, it's gonna make it to where you have a greater risk of water retention. And you do not want water retention because you want to have a slimmer face, right? You want to have the jawline pop and all that stuff. So you're not going to want to have water retention. So you need to prioritize whole foods, and they will satiate you more and they'll make you feel more full. Okay, whole foods. Number 2, you need to be in a caloric deficit because you need to burn more calories than you consume, like I referred to earlier in the video. So use the MyFitnessPal app to ensure that you're tracking your calories and actually being in a caloric deficit. Then go to calorie.net, it's a website, put your height, age, and weight. It's gonna tell you exactly what your caloric deficit will be, and that's what you have to eat every single day. It's that simple, how many calories? It's all about calories in and calories out. It's that simple when it comes to losing fat, face fat, all that stuff, okay? Very, very key. And then the next part when it comes to nutrition, you have to be getting 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight so you can actually build muscle, okay? Because when you consume that protein, it will help with the protein synthesis and allow you to build muscle. Without enough protein in your body, I don't care how good your workouts are, you will not build muscle. Very key. And then the next part, when it comes to the nutrition, you need to drink your water because you don't want the water retention in that bloated face, right? So you need to make sure you get half of your body weight in ounces of water every single day so you can actually promote and help with keeping the water weight off and actually not being so bloated. The water retention is your enemy, so you don't want to do that, okay?
As you guys know, I'm down 100 pounds. I lost 100 pounds in 1 year. And one of the key things that helped me do that is meal prepping. Now, if you feel like you don't know how to cook or if you hate cooking, you don't have to, y'all. You can simply use Flex Pro Meals. What is that? Flex Pro Meals is a healthy meal prepping service that sends you high protein meals straight to your door in less than 48 hours. I got all these meals right here in less than 2 days, y'all. Look at this, look at this. And it shows you the macros of every meal, the different varieties they have, y'all. This is my personal favorite, Southwest chicken and rice. And I'm gonna help y'all out because you can use my code IKLIFTS for 40% off your order. Yes, 40% off your order. That's nearly 50% off. So if you guys are trying to eat healthy and you're struggling to meal prep, simply just hit the link in my bio and use my code IKLIFTS for 40% off. And let's get right back into the video.
So now we're gonna go into the next portion of this video, okay? And that is gonna be what workouts are you going to do to lose fat, right, etc. The workouts and all that stuff is there's no perfect workout, okay? No workout routine is gonna be the best for losing fat, no fam. It's all about the staples, like I said. You need to progressive overload in the gym. You need to make sure you are training close to failure or until failure and having a split that allows you to have rest days and actually space out the actual reps and the actual volume, and you want to have less volume. You do not want to be over fatiguing your muscles. You want to fatigue them and let them rest. So that is going to be key, and staying consistent. You can do anything for a week and see results, 2 weeks and see results, but if you just kind of like yo-yo it and just kind of do good for one day, bad the next, you're never going to see the actual results you want. So you have to be honest with yourself. You need to be consistent and create realistic goals, fam. You're not going to lose your face fat in 1 week. You're going to lose your face fat overall over time by implementing compound interest and doing 3 simple things on a daily basis that is going to help you get closer to that goal that you have. That is how you're going to stay consistent, and consistency is key when it comes to fitness journey, okay? Now, the last part I'm going to go into, and I think I keep saying last part, is just because I keep thinking of more things to talk about. I really am trying to help you guys out here on how I lost the face fat so fast, okay? So the next part, and hopefully the last part, we'll see, is incorporating cheat meals. You're probably going to think I'm crazy for telling you to eat cheat meals, but you need them. Because when you go too long without a cheat meal, you're not only going to make it harder for your body to just break down fat because it's not used to getting fat into your body, you're actually not going to have a consistent game plan, okay? I just talked about being consistent. So if you have a mindset that you're never going to have a cheat meal again, you are lying to yourself. Come on now. You know you're going to eat unhealthy again. So you might as well just do it spaced out and have an actual structure. And also, when you have cheat meals, it's going to spike your leptin, so it's going to help you feel like you actually are full when you eat. It's going to restore your glycogen so you can train harder in the gym. And last but not least, it's going to lower your cortisol. So it's going to help you lower that stress hormone and allow you to get into deeper sleep, etc. Way too many benefits. You need to incorporate the cheat meals, but you need to space them out. So when you're not having a cheat meal, you have to be eating clean, track your calories and stay on track with that, right? But once every week, keyword once, you're not going to have cheat days in a row, just one cheat day. And you don't want to go too crazy if you're having one cheat day a week. But if you're doing the 2-week method that I do, that is my method. It's worked wonders for me and some of my clients. You will actually be able to eat way more food, way more Big Bag style if you wait 2 weeks. It's not for everyone. It's not going to work for everyone, but it definitely works for me. So the 2-week method is just a pure cheat code for me, and I love it. And that's what I literally just went to Golden Corral yesterday and I had a buffet. It was a cheat day. Look at me. I have no fat on me still. I still have my abs and everything. I'm still lean, okay? But yeah, y'all, that is literally it. I just gave you the whole breakdown on how to lose your face fat, how to lose fat overall, and some important key things to note and think about. So make sure you save this video for later, so that way you don't forget. If you want to go back in the video to a certain part, you can rewind and all that good stuff. And make sure, okay, that you like and subscribe for more content, because I'm dropping these videos on a weekly basis. I have a whole lot of videos that I posted, so go watch my videos. And can we get this video to 50 likes? I really appreciate it. And comment down below any questions you may have about this video so I can answer them. I'm here to help, I really am. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown to me. We're just getting started. You guys are the best. Love you guys so much. Have a blessed day. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace and lock in.
For exclusive fitness content, make sure to check out my Patreon that's linked in my bio or in the description. You can select the tier you like the most. Well, one of the tiers, you actually get access to my personal phone number and weekly video calls where I can answer your personal questions and help you reach those goals.
Niggas get high if the lines I spit and I sniff. If you want smoke, then I got a big fast spliff. I'm lit like matches, counting that green, I ain't talking about grasses. I'm king and I'm winning, I steady step in the city. I'm finna run up a million, show them niggas I'm with it. You know I don't like to brag.